welcoming contestant number 2050, Ms. Shushma Acharya on stage.
This is a contraceptive pill. The moment you saw it, some of you might have jumped with conclusions. Oh, why does she have that? Maybe you whispered, maybe you laughed, maybe you judged, but before you do, let me tell you something. For many, this pill is a matter of choice. But for me, it's survival. Because sometimes it's the absence of something as natural as a cycle that makes you realize its true value. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I invite you to reflect on something we rarely notice until it's gone. She is the girl who waits months for her period only for it to come with unbearable pain. The girl who silently battles acne, weight gain, hair loss, stress, wondering why her body doesn't cooperate. That girl is me. That girl is millions of women across the world. And do you know the name of the silent struggle? It's PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome. According to World Health Organization, PCOS is one of the most common hormonal conditions affecting 6 to 13% of reproductive age women worldwide. Yet, shockingly, 70% of such cases go undiagnosed. It affects 1 in 10 women and is one of the leading causes of infertility. And do you know the worst part? There is no cure till date. Ladies and gentlemen, I was diagnosed with PCOS at a tender age of 18. At first, I felt relieved. No more cramps, no discomfort, no worrying about blood stains on my pants. But then, relief turned into concern, and concern turned into regret. I regretted every time I had complained about my period. I regretted taking my body's natural rhythm for granted. I regretted assuming that what was always there would never leave. Because this very thing which I once saw as an inconvenience was now something I desperately wished for. And isn't this the nature of regret? It doesn't come from what we have, but from what we have lost. I started questioning everything. Why is my body working against me? Could I have prevented this? The answer was right in front of my eyes. The signs were always there, but I ignored them. I slept for 8 hours, but still woke up exhausted. I invested in the best skincare, yet my face had acne. I used the most expensive shampoo, but clumps of my hair still fell out. I gained weight, especially around my belly. I had excessive hair on my face and body. I ignored every cry for help my body gave until one day I couldn't anymore. I had 2 choices: continue regretting or take control. Guess what I chose? The latter. I started exercising, not to look good, but to feel good. I embraced yoga, flowing through each pose like a warrior reclaiming her strength. I nourished my body with good food and even consulted a gynecologist who prescribed birth control pills could help regulate my cycle. But then, I had another realization, one that hit even harder. I was not alone. We are not alone. Millions of women battle PCOS in silence. Why? Because as a society, we have considered this as a taboo. Through absence, I found awareness. Through regret, I found reflection. And through reflection, I found strength. PCOS may have taken away what once seemed natural, but it gave me a deeper understanding of my body, my resilience, and my worth. But this isn't just my story. We all experience loss, don't we? Be it health, time, opportunities, or even people. And in those moments of absence, we have a choice to dwell in regret or to rise in realization. And if there is one lesson I have learned all these years, it's health is wealth. We chase success, dreams, money, but what's the point of it if we don't have sound health? So today, I urge you, don't wait for something to be gone to understand its value. Dear people, prioritize your health. Do regular health checkups because prevention is better than cure. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shushma. And again to the judges, do we have any quick questions or feedback for Shushma? For the judges, we have 30 seconds to score.
Hello, Shushma.
Hello, sir.
Thank you for a very thought-provoking speech. My question to you is, first of all, one feedback that I really liked how you connected regret, your health condition, and how society at large should think about things we don't have. My question to you is, if it was not your health condition, or let's say, what else you could have chosen in this topic, in the missing something, like regret of missing something?
Thank you for the question. I absolutely relate to the fact that we all have regrets, even though we say I don't have any regrets. But concerning your question, if it was apart from my health, if there is something that I would have related with this, then that would be my public speaking journey. Because I remember at the age of 9, I embraced my stage for the first time, and how fumbled I was, how nervous I felt, not realizing that after 11 years, at the age of 20, I'll be standing in a national level public speaking competition, speaking like that. At that time, when I couldn't win that prize, I felt so regretted why I came here. But then that reflection and that feeling that over years I'll get through this and I'll get confident and I'll get over the stage, that made me realize my true potential. And if apart from that, that would be my public speaking journey. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shushma. I hope that answered our judges' questions. Any more questions, judges? So we have...
First of all, congratulations, Shushma.
Thank you.
I think content-wise, it was very researched, and the way you incorporated PCOS into your topic was very interesting. I had a similar question, so I'm going to skip the question. However, I do have a feedback. I think when we are using hand gestures while on stage, I think the use of body language is a very tricky thing. It can be sometimes if you go overboard just even by a few points, then it can take away from your speech rather than give it. I think your content was very nice, the way you delivered was very nice, but I think something that you have to work with can be hand gestures and the right amount of use of it. Okay? All the best.
Thank you, Shushma. I hope she will note that down.